I was trying to find some content to see if I could find like Brother Polight with 19 Keys or with Rizza Islam, because all these people have like a shady background, and it's like, I can't believe that y'all gave y'all money to thieves and drug dealers, for real, and y'all were surprised that they scammed y'all. Like, these people is not what y'all think. They're actors, you know. So even we just saw Brother Polight in some movie. He was like the pastor. He was doing like the wedding in the movie, I think. And I'm like, yo, that's a terrible look. But 19 Keys is gonna talk about, guess who? Brother Polight. So now, before we even get into this video, coffee is trash. So you over here drinking coffee at this place. I don't know if, I assume it's not black owned. And it's like, bruh, you almost was on the news. Like, if the police would have came there and got violent with this man because he was acting, you know, belligerent or whatever, then they would have been starting the marches and saying free 19 Keys and Jabril Muhammad or whatever your name.
That nine, which is that woman, you know what I mean, that feminine, I want y'all to think of it, that's the feminine. You know what I mean? And then man is that one. You know what I mean? It's reordering the structure of your conscious and your subconscious mind to be aligned with each other. Most men are out of balance and most women are out of balance. And we have activated our sense of value based on what's accepted in culture. But culture and normalcy of culture is totally...
Hold on, y'all.
...against the values of what our nature is. So we have things like where we talk about not slut shaming and slut walking and...
What the fuck is he talking about?
So many different things to where I want people to really get the central aspect of the root where everything comes from. And if it doesn't come from, how long is this going to go on for? As long as I fucking say it want to. Well, I don't think that's really...
Now, do you understand that the man just asked him a basic question? How long is it going to go on? And he got instantly vulgar. This is your 19 Keys higher level 5 years ago. Okay? This is how they conduct themselves. You pretty much baited the man into an argument, you know?
Because nobody here is really... I don't give a fuck. Well, no, you should, because it's really... Well, all right, do something then. What's the issue? You know what's really cool about that is you're now going against everything that you've been talking about on the... No.
Exactly, going against everything. Also, Jabril got all these muscles. He said he wasn't going to box people. But out here, he's trying to fight this man at the coffee shop, and coffee is worthless.
Because I'm totally against your mind. No, you getting bothered. You ain't even speak to me in the right manner.
He said, how long is this going to go on for? You know, that's all the man said. It could have been over. He could have said about 20, 30 minutes. You know what I mean? I don't, you know.
First, you ain't saying excuse me. I said excuse me. No, you didn't. How long is this going to go on for? And I don't really, this is public. Everyone here is private.
The man said that he said, excuse me. So proper English, he asked to be, you know, he said, you know, excuse me. That's proper, you know. So
yeah, it's public. Partner, it's not public. This is actually private. No, ain't shit about this private. No, it is, because I'm having a public conversation how I want to. What's happening then? What's happening is I'm asking you not to be selfish.
Why is he so vulgar?
So that everybody can... Alright, fuck your selfishness. That's what I'm saying. Fuck my selfishness? Yeah, fuck your thought process, first of all. Thought process? Yeah, man. I stand on what I stand on. Well, that's good. You want to interrupt my peace then?
After all this, he gonna start referencing Brother Polight.
It's whatever. I'm interrupting your what? My peace. Your peace? Is that P-E-A-C-E or P-I-C-E? You didn't sign up for a public display of your peace. And I ain't signed up for a devil to disrupt my godlyhood. Yeah. Anything about me, son. So let's not go that way. I'm asking you not to do this. And I'm asking you to stop being the devil right now. I'm the devil because what? I'm stopping you from being loud. You're devaluing my peace right now. You're detracting from it. That's what a devil does. Yeah. Well, you need to understand. No, I don't need to understand nothing. Yes, it actually is. This is Hollywood, partner. No, this is a private... All right, man, fuck what you talking about, though, because I ain't listening to you, bro. All right, I'm just... So you wasting your time. We'll talk as well. So we should talk together. Is that going to make your video better if I sit here and I pontificate on my phone? What the fuck? What you do? What's going to interrupt your flow? It's not going to make your peace unpeaceful. You see these devils, B? Yeah, because I'm a devil.
That man ain't said no curse words yet. All the curse words coming from 19 Keys.
I'm a white man because you don't know anything about me.
No, because of your nature. You're not a devil because you're white. So look at the activity, how you commit yourself. You didn't come into a respectful manner and say, excuse me, sir.
He did. So 19 just exposed himself, Jabril.
Trying to work.
What's the last thing you do to help the downtrodden?
Oh, he don't know me, y'all. He don't know me, y'all.
No, I don't know y'all. You have 7 followers.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever it is.
Look, see, the devil try to devalue the activity of a God. You know what I'm saying? Look, he don't understand, right? See, that's what we talking about. No, 19keys.com. Check it out, man. Change your life one time, man. Get your mind in order. It's the end of the white patriarchal intellect, man. We killing that whole mentality, though. Everything dying off, and you mad right now because you dying off at a faster rate than y'all being born, partner. Don't get mad at me. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Some people like Black Power in the comments or something.
Give a fuck about your pleasant day. This is my pleasant world. You know what I'm saying?
Go do it at home.
This guy supposed to be of peace. The Nation of Islam. Islam mean peace. This man is vulgar.
We blessed. This is my home.
No, it's not your home.
196,940,000 square miles of this planet Earth, my home, partner.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know my real estate.
Sure.
What you talking about?
Yeah. You be as smart as something move you on.
Devils is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm West Oakland with the activities, man. You know what I'm saying? Real life, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I go to war for my peace.
That's good.
It's that's the American way, ain't it?
Well, lucky for you, I'm not American.
You act like one. You a Caucasian, I know that.
That doesn't make me American. No, you will.
That really does.
No, it doesn't, actually. Because the Americans are native. They're Indians.
No, they black. Let's take it all the way back. Yeah, you don't know your history. Y'all came from the Caucasus Mountains. You're not really native, indigenous, nowhere.
I don't even know where Jabril family really from. I mean, Billy's Carson people, Puerto Rican, different other people. Sarnetta's got some Caribbean stuff going on. I don't know where this person really from.
It doesn't matter. That's all we said. You just call me an American. That's how ignorant you are who I am.
Because your mentality is just like those. It's a mindset.
No, it's not that. I've been polite. I sit here fucking every day. Every day I sit here and I never have an argument.
Now the man said that he was being polite. Now that's gonna trigger him to talk about Brother Polite. Talking about influence and manifestation and all this stuff. This is crazy.
Well, you started one with me. I don't give a fuck about that guy. I know what you're talking about.
First thing that happens, it all conflates. It all becomes this.
See,
why is that?
Here's the thing, because guys and devils don't get along.
Why does that happen? I'm not don't fucking horseshit me with the gods and devils bullshit. You don't know anything about me.
I'm looking at you and I'm observing your energy right now. I don't give a fuck about being cool.
Talking about gods and devils, he hang out with Billy Carson, who got Satanist on his channel talking about child sacrifice and abusing women, doing rituals, doing all kind of drugs and shit. Real devils are who he works with. They are, the Nation of Islam is aligned with Scientology. They were associated with Satanists and Aleister Crowley. And Billy Carson talking about Aleister Crowley and shit on his daggone page, Forbidden Knowledge. Like, I gotta put all this together in one video so y'all can't say I'm making it up. Because I know y'all didn't put it all together before. Y'all never synced all of this. But it's crazy that you actually have Satanists that he's befriended and interconnected with in his business. Okay, that he does promotions with and events with. He did a conscious awards with him or something. Got an award from a Satanist. Okay. Also, it's like, if he ain't see no demonic symbols on the man, like no pentagrams or nothing like that, there's no reason to jump to this man being a devil. Because the man actually was like, yo, you was talking about positive stuff, and I just asked you how long this going on, how long, you know, you going to be doing your call, because he wanted to do his call. And he's like, yo, he heard him talking positivity, so he like, yo, you contradicting all that positive stuff you was just talking about.
I'm hot-headed.
You're hot-headed.
Yeah.
So what is your hot-headed?
I'm going to take that. I'm a whole different element.
What is your hot-headed got here?
Everything.
This discussion is solitary for you, dude. You've done nothing to spread your message to me at all.
So he said that you had the opportunity to uplift that man, but you done took it and turned it the wrong way. You could have invited him onto the live stream and invited him to just sit down and talk in the live stream. You know, like you could have converted him to actually being one of your followers. Also, it's just crazy though, because it's gonna.
I'm not trying to spread a message to you. You a lost cause.
I'm a lost. You don't know anything
He just told him to go to the website and to better his life. That was a message.
about me, dude. You're not a lost
You
cause.
just told me everything I needed to know.
You possibly could even imagine.
These devils need healing too, man. I know what they want. But see, under the banner of Islam, man, you know, you gotta chop their heads off in order to get that real.
So when he's talking about peace, that could also mean gun. That's what I got was like, what do you mean by peace? Now he's talking about chopping off heads. Like this damn near terroristic activity. And if the man would have called the police and they would have came out, it would have been completely reasonable. If we didn't have this video, it would have been like, we would have thought that he was a victim. You know, oh, he's getting attacked because he's so conscious, when in fact he's being belligerent.
You know what I'm saying? So, he said I'm talking to myself. Well, I got 60 people on here that I'm talking to.
How many?
And I'm observing the energy of these good people.
60 people.
You know what I'm saying?
Population of
But
9
see,
billion. That's a very small
when-
amount of life.
When you doing
He did just kind of go off like you only got 60 followers in there.
something good, a person want to take away from that balance of that energy that you putting out there in the universe when you talk about restoring relationships with people and communicating in a way where y'all have interconnectedness in y'all social interactions. So if a person hear a message like that and they're disturbed by it, that's because they want to limit the progress that you can make within your reality. But they don't have an actual physical power to disturb your willpower. So what they try to do is they try to create friction in your flow of energy. But when you so powerful, ain't nothing they can do to fuck with your problem too.
No, I'm just saying.
So I can hold on, let me ask you though, bro. You work here though. Yeah, walk right in.
Yeah, I'm not going back. He was like, you got a problem too? Talking to the employees.
You understand? But you know, this is all the daily dealings, man. I feel good though, man. I've been having a great day, y'all. 19th of the month, we got Ajna coming on here later on today. We doing a live interview. You understand?
I'm not asking you respectfully how much longer this is going to go on, which is what you asked me to do. So how much longer is this going to go on?
Respect is based on intent.
Hold on, respect.
Okay, the guy is actually taking orders. That's why I'm like, I don't even know if these people are Masons. Like, he still just won't even answer the man's question. You know what I mean? Like, maybe this man got a meeting or something he got to do for work or something. He's like, yo, he said that he comes there every day, gets coffee, and he does work and things. So he might even wanted to just, you know, do his own YouTube video. I don't know. So he was respectfully asking him, you know, he did exactly what he told him. He was like, okay, I'm going to try it your way. You know, this is crazy.
Because now I just want to know what.
Intent is based on will. So now
He started doing that plebiscite battle and shit. He like, respect, my brother, is a word that starts with a R, which comes from the Egyptian hieroglyphs in ancient Kemet, my brother. And if you get on a spaceship and fly and see Kemet, you will see that spaceships used to land there all the time, my brother. It's so funny because he's going to say that he actually went longer in the video just to fuck with this guy. And I'm like, yo, this some petty, crazy shit. Like, I think these people are really bad people, and they're actors who act like they're good people, like Brother Polight. This guy actually watches Brother Polight, and he's going to reference Brother Polight. And he didn't remember that he did that, and he hasn't taken this video down. And I said, man, I need to find a video of them together, because I know they watch each other or something. I know they something working together or something. And I couldn't find it, and then I found it. So,
Excuse me, sir. How much longer?
the same way if I was having a conversation with somebody who was right there in front of me, I'm having a conversation with somebody right here. Respectfully, fuck your respect.
Oh, respectfully, fuck my respect.
Yeah.
man, why not just tell the guy just to give you 15 minutes or whatever, about 30 minutes? He said, now he's going to say that he planned for this live to be short. So now he's just punking this guy, and he's actually being the devil because he's going to tell everybody that the live was supposed to be short and that now he's just going longer just to piss this guy off. So these people act like they control the ninth dimension and the fifth dimension and the 5G. They got to be scared of the 5G and sell you something to protect you from the 5G. And while they sit here and talk to you about craziness on the 5G, they're literally zapping you with what they tell you is dangerous to sit here, and they're sacrificing you by you even watching this craziness and going to these events and listening to them, and then getting scammed by them, buying stupid Bitcoins and NFTs just so you can go to their event and hear them rap or walk around or whatever, take pictures and stuff, according to Billy Carson, who wants to reincarnate even as a blade of grass. And he gets very excited about that. It's crazy.
Because now you just being disruptive.
I am being disruptive because I'm still trying to write quietly and silently. So I just want to know how much longer I can accept.
So the man said that he was writing. He's working, and he comes there all the time. You know, he's never seen 19 Keys before because I assume he's from out of town or something. So
As long as I wanted to.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. So that's the polite answer. And if I were you,
I'm not trying to be polite or politically correct.
he gonna keep talking about that. Then he gonna start talking about Brother Polite. Watch.
I'm now asking you respectfully how much longer this is going to go on, which is what you asked me to do. So how much longer is this going to go on?
Respect is based on intent.
Hold on, I'm respecting because now I just want to know what.
Intent is based on will. So now,
Excuse me, sir.
just
How much longer?
the same way if I was having a conversation with somebody who was right there in front of me, I'm having a conversation.
This guy is like a felon trying to punk this regular Joe who might be a dad or whatever, and it's like, boy, it's kind of racist. And I want people to know, like, I'm not with that conscious community. I'm not with that racism stuff. I believe that people have very bad diets around the world, and everybody's sick. So I'm trying to help everybody, and it's actually kind of sad to see this happen because I just see a different reality where he could have just said, you know what, come on to this live and talk about what you're writing then. Because I'm talking about writing books and making websites and NFTs. What do you do? What stocks do you think are good? How about this? We're going to, learn something from you today. What are you writing a book about? He said he's writing, and he's just being completely negative. And it's really just confusing if you factor in, like I said, that he said that this live was supposed to be short. So now it's like, well, extend it and just advertise this man's book or something. Like, why tear him down? People are telling me that I'm tearing down my own brothers, but now we see Brother Polite getting locked up, and I tried to tell y'all that something was evil about him and that he stole my ideas a long time ago. Now, he's going to reference Brother Polite or True Light or Michael Nowak or whatever in just a minute. So I'd never really seen them together. And if y'all seen them together, send me a video or something in the comments. Send me the link, and I want to see that video.
Conversation with somebody right here. Respectfully, fuck your respect.
Oh, respectfully, fuck my respect.
Yeah, because now you just being disruptive.
I am being disruptive because I'm still trying to write quietly and silently. So I just want to know how much longer I can accept.
As long as I wanted to.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. So that's the polite answer. And if I were you,
I'm not trying to be polite or politically correct.
Let's not be offensive around the children. Their children
Your energy is much more offensive.
No, but I haven't sworn.
So the white man, or he said European man or something, he says that the pale-faced man says that there's children around, and that he's being very vulgar, and this is a family-friendly kind of place, and he's like, yo, you don't even have to use all that profanity, and he's repeating what he's saying, like confirming that you did just say that. And I almost feel like even if the man was being racist, the way that he handling this is crazy. And the fact that he's like an ex-con or something and a criminal, it's like maybe the guy is just like, maybe you shouldn't be around here. Like, you know, like maybe are you one of them Brother Polite guys that just got locked up for messing with, snatching up girls and shit? Like maybe you shouldn't be around here. The guy's like, like you're a bad person. And maybe he is, because he's an actor and he's showing his true colors here. All that enlightenment shit, talking about why you supposed to be talking about the metal netter and ancient Egypt and spaceships and inviting him to the Conscious Awards or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck. This shit is weird.
Gentlemen, don't give a fuck.
You should, because now
I don't either.
it's okay for you to swear in front of his children. You can bring that into
See,
the world.
this is deception, right?
He said he don't give a fuck. Like, dang. You know? Like, and then, like, what kind of vocabulary do these people have that you can't use better words to express yourself? It's like you trying to start a fight.
So you get everybody else to try to turn around and you try to use things that you created in the environment to get other people to turn on you. You understand? So imagine being in a peaceful environment and one person is trying to get everybody to turn on that dominant because you feel like they're recessive and this is the only way that you can conquer what's dominant in your environment. This is why people haven't been able to have peace.
What's up, everybody?
It's called tricknology, the knowledge of deception and trying to trick somebody. But it won't work here. We had to look, man. I'm gonna show y'all.
I think this guy is trying to have a phone call or something, so she's like, okay, whatever.
How public this is. That's how public. We literally in downtown Hollywood.
I think he put the guy on the phone, the bald-headed guy.
We are literally in downtown Hollywood. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you have a blessing, my man. Oh, man. But you know, life is amazing, though, man. Y'all don't know how much I enjoy this good stuff, man. As a masculine entity, man, there's no other masculine energy that breaks me down. So having that Zulu masculinity, I understand why.
Oh man, we done went to the Zulu now. And then ain't African Bambaataa the Zulu nation with that? Didn't they do a bunch of crazy stuff and get exposed for that shit, messing with kids and shit? I don't know what the fuck is going on in Hollywood where 19 Keys is an actor and all that great stuff. I don't know really what's going on, but I'm gonna play some more videos for y'all.
How much I enjoy this good stuff, man. As a masculine entity.
What does he enjoy? Starting arguments, or is he talking about coffee or talking to the live stream? I don't know.
Man, there's no other masculine energy that breaks me down. So having that Zulu masculinity, I understand why. Oh, Brother Polite broke something down the other day, man. So I know brothers don't like him, but I go all information. So they say.
Oh, so why don't brothers like Brother Polite? Because too many people got scammed. Don't nobody really even give a damn about all that crazy other stuff he does. But it's like, damn, and you scammed the people? So then it's like, man, you was fake about your woke conscious community stuff and you stealing. It's like, damn, like Umar Johnson, just a terrible person. FDMG can never happen. They can never open that school. If they do, bad things will happen. Like the roof might fall in or something. You know, it's just mold and all kind of stuff wrong with it. Then Umar Johnson is crazy. So somebody else got to open that school if they ever going to do it. So I don't know if they're going to clean it and get the mold out. But he said, Brother Polite, so hold on.
Energy that breaks me down. So having that Zulu masculinity, I understand why. Oh, Brother Polite broke something down the other day, man. So I know brothers don't like him, but I go all information. So they say when you look at the black skin, right, you looking at like.
He said he just want the information, but what about the people that got scammed? Like, nigga, the information is worthless. If y'all are sitting over there talking about dumbass aliens and spaceships, like, who cares? You drinking coffee that's poison, and you arguing with this white man that is like, why are you even there? Like, why you can't just make coffee at your room or something? Like, Why you ain't got no black power coffee that you can make with the little coffee machine or nothing? Like, this is 19 keys of nothingness. Like, just babbling about craziness. So he's about to...
Because they say that we are the materialization of light. This is what you're seeing when you look at light.
So now he trying to do some plebiscite babbling from Brother Polite, talking about we are light energy and where our light is reflect their light and they can't stand it. I don't believe in that shit, and you got it from Brother Polite, so I'm not even gonna let him talk about that no more.
I say, so now I can go. My job is done. Yesterday I was on this street and they had a demonstration because they had the Trump supporters rented out the
So he stayed just to piss that guy off. What the
whole street, just literally to more so. And the thing
Somebody said stay dangerous in the comments.
about is people are so ignorant that they clash. Don't clash with nobody for real that you disagree with. That's a waste of energy.
Did he just contradict himself? He was cursing and all this stuff in front of... He said there's kids around here, you know, and you just being vulgar for no reason. Then he just said don't clash. That's called clashing. He's gonna even talk about being about to fight the guy or some shit.
Just self up, you know what I mean, and work on what you want to work on. Stop giving people your energy that you don't like.
He did get a guy energy because he's using all these loud, profane words. That's a lot of energy. These people I don't even know if they know what the fuck they be talking about.
Any advice for an aspiring female inventors? Execute your... I was ready. we was gonna get down. But see, here's the thing. That's why you got...
So you was about to start a fight with the guy. But then he told us don't let nobody get your energy, and now you going to jail, and you know what I mean? Trying to act like you were a victim. That would have been stupid. It would have been stupid. This is higher level conversations or whatever. High level conversations. Hey, y'all ain't shit.
Stay prepared. You stay prepared and you're never scared, man. Confidence is the ability to hold on to truth. I'm skillful and I'm confident.
You know how to handle this like a real boss? Tell them, look, here go your flyer, your card. Get them $20. Say, look, I bought your coffee for the day. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I'm going live. So it might be about 20-30 minutes. That's how a God will handle this. Like, look, nah, like, here go my flyer, my card. I'm live talking to my community. Here, I just bought your coffee. Moving like a boss. This ain't no real boss activity, man. He just almost went to jail. And he trying to act like he the victim.
Confident in my ability to hold on to whatever I stand on. You know what I mean? And especially if I'm not doing anything negative in the environment, if you got an issue with me, then however it goes, it's gonna go. You feel me? People think because you speak a positive message that it means weakness. No, that means strength. It takes a lot of strength.
What the fuck?
In the environment, if you got an issue with me, then however it goes, it's gonna go. You feel me? People think because you speak a positive message that it means weakness. No, that means strength. It takes a lot of strength to be positive. So if a motherfucker want to have a problem, then it's a problem.
The man is gone and he's still cursing. They're in a closed, small little space. Anyway.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't about who can get along. I ain't trying to get along with nobody who don't want to get along with me. Separate yourself. You see, the solution was separation.
Then he just advertised Brother Polite, the daggone child abuser who's locked up right now. This live stream is worthless. Supposed to be higher level conversations and consciousness. And you just quoted and taught from the teachings of a child abuser who's locked up right now. You sent more people to the slaughter. That girl might have never even met Polite if y'all, the Nation of Islam, the so-called security force, would have had got him and put him in y'all jail or something and quarantined him and really seen what was up with him. Y'all should have put him in y'all Nation of Islam jail. I thought y'all had one. So I don't even understand how you advertising this guy and he was in the community, y'all security. Now Nipsey Hussle gone and the demons running around. Talking about they on demon time and shit.
RZA in town too, so hey, Lil Creative, my idea was I wanted to do a dialogue with me and RZA, and we was gonna tap in. He might be over there filming Hidden Colors or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, me and Ashton about to.
Okay, so RZA Islam in Hidden Colors and Brother Polight in Hidden Colors. I think 19 Keys might be in one of the movies. I'm not sure. They did some event together or something.
You being safe, but you always safe when you dangerous. Ooh. So yeah, man, I love y'all. I'm having a good day. I wasn't even gonna make this live as long, but he actually extended the live to end up going longer by his disruption of me trying to get my message across, and thank y'all for, you know, having given me 40,000 followers or leaders that I can build with. I just wanted to come on here and thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was all about.
They talking about save the live and all this. Like, they up there. Didn't nobody realize that this something was wrong? Like, yo, all he had to say was, you know, excuse me, I'm going to be about 15 more minutes. I just got 60 followers. I'm trying to get my followers up. You know, he was like talking like he had 1,000-something followers in there.
It was about to be a quick, because I got phone calls to make. But you see it? You see that? But I believe that when you focus on the things you don't want, you actually create it. So in actual reality, he manifested the longevity of this life.
My brother, peace, my brother. I'm gonna curse you out and beat you up, my brother. They had to talk about him, call him all kind of cavemans, and to talk about his the population. I'm like, yo, bruh, why you ain't just selling one of your little sea moss vitamins and shit, bruh? Tell him get his sea moss up. Talk down to the man and everything. Golly.
Because he's focused on the things that he didn't want to happen instead of the things that he did.
The man needed the sea moss, my brother. You didn't give him the sea moss, so you failed on the mission objective, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? You think about that. So that's why I want you all to focus on solutions instead of problems. Because that's what you're going to manifest. Because when you observe something in quantum physics, what you observe.
God. Oh my God. Okay. Let's observe something in quantum physics. Okay. Now, 19 Keys went on this show with these GMO bananas. Man, look at this. They talking about Hotepin. I don't know what this is. What is this?
Grand Rising, Mandy. Oh, you right. My bad. Grand Rising, King and Queens.
What's funny about that? What the? They had to correct themselves and then make a joke out of it.
Health is wealth. What is
That's
juice?
watermelon juice.
Come on, keep it black.
Yes.
What does that do? Because like I done told the people what beet juice does for the man. What?
Beet juice is garbage. So that show is already exposed right there. Yeah, it's over. Okay, so they playing some kind of music or something, so y'all got to read the captions, but you got the captions on. You can watch this for yourself. So here he gonna say that he was drug dealing and he was robbing people. Caught up in the streets, court cases. You see, selling drugs and robbing. Now, y'all really gave y'all money and believed in an actor that used to sell drugs and rob people. Like, if anything, like the guy should be just like selling vegetables or something. But he's selling y'all Bitcoin and all this other shit. And it's like, bruh, this guy ain't no mastermind that just popped up out of nowhere, you know what I mean? In this video, he talked about how he grew up where the Nation of Islam got the programs where they turn felons and give them places to stay. And it's like, y'all be creating Nation of Islam devotees, where they cutting their hair all the same with the little part on the side. Y'all don't know why they cut their hair. Like Ben X and all them had that part in their hair. It's to look like Farad Muhammad, the white man. They used to part his hair. Okay, so it's really sad because you think like, okay, the Nation of Islam has these so-called smart people, but they all like bad people, and it's like they're taking uneducated criminals and turning them into leaders in the community, and then it's all just a cult and a sham. Like Malcolm X was not a good person; he was a bad person. Then they turned him and helped him become a good person, right? Then he found out that it's all bullshit. Like he was smarter. He was the only one smart enough to figure it out. Him and probably even what's the other one? I forget. He passed away. They all got the name Muhammad, but the dark-skinned brother. And I just heard, I saw young Pharaoh expose the Nation of Islam. That was one of the greatest videos he ever did. And it's sad to see what happened with young Pharaoh. We gotta pray for him. Farrakhan was saying stuff like the original black man had straighter hair and thinner lips and noses. And Khalid Muhammad, yeah. So I'm like, so Khalid Muhammad supposed to be inferior to you because Farrakhan straightens his hair? Like, I'm not with the Nation of Islam. I have respect for them helping people change their life, but then it's something wrong with that whole organization, and even like something else going on. Like they haven't built no black Wall Street yet. We ain't seen it. Like nothing great happened, and then now they got Scientology and all this stuff. So it's crazy that we got these people who are not really, like it's not like this guy created an app or a website when he was a kid and traded stocks and really like was a person that should be telling y'all about Bitcoin or something. It's a guy that just was a criminal and stuff and joined the Nation of Islam or was raised around it or whatever, because I think he said he was raised up in it pretty much. So that doesn't even make sense. Like you supposed to be selling newspapers with the Nation of Islam on the street corners and stuff and bean pies. So I don't understand like why I ain't seeing them talk about, I sell bean pies and newspapers and the Elijah Muhammad's books and all that shit. They talking about this stuff, which is crazy that these are your leaders. And even Rizza Islam said that he was a bad kid growing up. And I'm trying to tell y'all, all these conscious community people is like they not even old enough to have the wisdom to be a leader, and they've been doing wrong for so long. So that's why this content is gonna get worse and worse as you keep watching this video. So stay tuned. So I'm skillfully trying not to show you the picture, but right behind me there's like children. This is some type of center, or I don't know what it is, but there's a building with a lot of kids in it. And 19 Keys is talking about his court case to children. Not gardening, not creating apps and creating banks and all kind of other amazing stuff. Just about his court case. And I don't even understand why. If it's just like, public, what's it called, when they have to do community service or something. Like, did this man videotape his community service? Or like, is this how they recruit in the Nation of Islam? I don't know what this is, like, because he's an actor. But did y'all notice the red bandana on 19 Keys with the arrow pointing at him? That's interesting that he has the Nation of Islam hat that he created, not the one from what's his name, Elijah Muhammad, because Elijah Muhammad had one with rubies in it and stuff. This one is like a cheaper version, and he's charging money for it, like $400 and up. Talking about they block 5G and stuff, when Elijah Muhammad had some with actual like rhinestones and crystals or something in it. I don't know. It had jewels in it. This is like a cheap version. So I don't know how he charging all this money for it, and his ain't even got the rubies in it and nothing like that. So I don't know how y'all play with these actors with their movie props, because he used this thing as a movie prop too when he was in that movie acting, and people was like, oh yeah, he's an activist. Like, no, he's an actor. While there was real stuff to be protesting about, he's in a movie acting, playing a protest person. He's playing multiple characters in a movie. They're sitting in the restaurants, they're at the bar. It's a lot of scenes where he's actually in the movie. He's not just in the protest. So the red bandana is peculiar because he say he from Compton or LA or whatever. RZA say he from Compton. And Nipsey Hussle was out in Compton, and Nipsey Hussle was a Crip. So this whole red bandana, while he's wearing his Nation of Islam regalia, is very questionable. It's very curious that Nipsey is gone, and these are supposed to be the security for Nipsey. RZA Islam was security for Nipsey, so I don't know how or what was really going on, but I know that he's not here anymore. So I don't even know how people even listen to these people, because it's like how people just keep coming up, you know, missing or whatever, deleted, that y'all doing security for. Y'all used to do security for Malcolm X in the Nation of Islam. Some of these people are old now. I don't know who was alive, Farrakhan or whatever, but they was security for Malcolm X. You remember? So then now Malcolm is gone. That's something very, very interesting. So let me just keep going with this video real quick. So let's see.
I was fighting this case from an assault charge. Somebody snitched on me, and they brought my name up. They pointed me out and said that so-and-so did so-and-so. And at the time, I was in like Iowa working for like a magazine company, and it was on a break from college. And
he said somebody snitched. I mean, he did it, right? Okay.
Got called on by some white. It wasn't until I had my last case when I was 19 years old. And I was fighting this case from an assault charge. Somebody snitched on me.
So at 19 years old, he had a case. So is that really why he's called 19 Keys? Really? What's going on, man?
And they brought my name up. They pointed me out and said that so-and-so did so-and-so. And at the time, I was in like Iowa working for like a magazine company. And it was on a break from college. And I got called on by some white person, see me in the neighborhood selling whatever I was selling. And they called.
Selling whatever he was selling? But then he said that he sold drugs and that he was robbing people. But the white people saw him out there in Iowa. He's supposed to be selling papers. But then he told us that he was robbing people. Selling whatever he was selling. He said he was selling drugs. You see how they switch it up, man? This is crazy. Hold on.
When I was 19 years old. And I was fighting this case from an assault charge. Somebody snitched on me. And they brought my name up. They pointed me out and said that so-and-so did so-and-so. And at the time, I was in like Iowa working for like a magazine company. And it was on a break from college. And I got called on by some white person, see me in the neighborhood.
Okay, selling whatever he was selling. He got, what does he have a degree in from college? Does anybody know?
Whatever I was selling, and they called the police. The police pulled up. They was like, yo, we got a call for disturbance that you in the area doing whatever. But they like, I understand it's a racist neighborhood, you black, they probably was no issue. So they ran my name and my partners, and then they left. The cops was kind of friendly actually. But then they came back like 5 minutes later, sirens blasting, pulled up on me, guns out like, yo, I don't know who you are, but it's a lot of shit on your name. And they saying, you got assault charges, you got kidnapping charges, you got hella stuff, robbery. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on?
See? Hella charges. He just listed a few of them. Why is he talking to the kids about this? These kids like 12 years old and shit like that.
So they put the cuffs on me. They threw me in the jail. Right? So I'm sitting there for about a month. And then they they was waiting to be extradited, meaning they take you from one state to another. So they was taking me from Iowa to California. Every response in there, because I knew that every single thing I did was going to depend on my future. So I had to become a genius in this courtroom. You know what I mean? So the day that they decided to read the court verdict, they say, Jabril Muhammad, man, my heart was beating. It said, not guilty. I was happy as hell.
But he just told us that he was selling drugs and robbing people. What the fuck?
When I do something new, I get me a new power. I mean, I'm getting me a new book. I'm getting me some new knowledge. I'm applying new things. So when I make things like this crowns, it ain't just because I woke up one day and decided to do it. I said, no, let me learn a new power. Let me learn the luxury world, right? Let me learn branding. Let me learn sales. Let me learn all of these different things. Let me learn how to create a value. When I started to create 19 keys, which is the name that I go by, which is representing keys is knowledge, because knowledge unlock things, or key meaning energy in the mind, which is knowledge. So once I started learning that, I decided that everything that I do, I can build my future self.
So I heard him explain what 19 keys mean one time. I'm not gonna go and play all of that. I'm gonna just move on to the next video, because I think y'all need to put it all together. Like y'all really trust these people. And they trust these people around the kids to influence the kids, and I don't know why. It's crazy. You know, I'm not trying to open no school like Umar Johnson. Why? Because I'm homeless. Like, y'all see me getting in street fights and stuff. Like, these people about to get in street fights and trying to do all kind of stuff, and sitting here talking to kids about they crazy life. For what? Like, he supposed to be telling the kids how to make apps and how to make their own money or a bank or something. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, he didn't have to even go into all this stuff about this stupid trial and case or whatever, but he felt necessary to do this. This is your higher level or whatever. Yeah, so if you don't know, Brother Polight has court cases and he's locked up now, so that's who 19 Keys was talking about and referencing and teaching and quoting from. Y'all can watch all these videos on YouTube. I exposed him. Y'all can just, see it for yourself. Anyway, so this is Rizza Islam, Ben X, and 19 Keys all together right here. So, I don't know who all these people's backgrounds really are and what they do, but looks like some shady stuff going on, and it's sad that this is what consciousness is, a bunch of craziness, and it's not really woke, it's fake woke. So yeah, this is one of the cover photos for one of my videos, and I really want to show y'all. This is your boy 19 Keys, the actor, and they supposed to have some Black World Order and Black God Protocol. That's some stuff they haven't posted on that page, but now we got robbers and drug dealers. Yaki Awaken said that he was a drug dealer, that he had like a OD. He overdosed and his feet were crusty and black and all this stuff. Now he's teaching at Clark Atlanta University and other schools, and it's like, these people ain't even went and mopped the floor there. They could have just went there and been a janitor. I don't even think they should be at a school. But I think it's a problem that we got these people in the community teaching to the kids and on the internet, influencing and scamming them, selling them overpriced crap, herbs that are crap, products that are crap, just overpriced junk, and then stories about aliens and crazy Bitcoin, get rich quick type bullshit. And that's what we dealing with in the community. So I'm gonna play this other video with Billy Carson. I've exposed all these people, and I'm even thinking about showing y'all, like, y'all know Jay Morrison said that he was a drug dealer, so it's just like, how y'all giving all this money to these drug dealers, and you see what happened. We still ain't seen Billy Carson Underground City and where he got the money to do that from. You know, like for real, you say you got an underground city the size of 3 Walmarts. I'm like, okay, whatever, man. If y'all believe this crap, this is 19 Keys teaching with some young people. It looks like maybe at a college, and he's got Dasani water. Dasani water is garbage. You know that's Dasani because it's got the blue cap with the green, green label, green cap, blue label. You know that's Dasani. I don't drink Dasani, so I had to just get that right. But 19 Keys of nothing. You know, I'm gonna expose all the stuff. Him drinking coconut water, that's bad. Just garbage. It's nothingness. And it's sad that y'all believe in these people. These are actors. This KT, the arts degree girlfriend, I don't think that she's a vegan or healthy or something. This is red pill and blue pills, brother. They be doing events and videos and stuff with 19 Keys. And I was just like, yo, what do y'all be eating? What do y'all be feeding y'all girl? Like, what's going on? And I exposed KT, the arts degree, cooking so bad that he actually took the content down. So I had old pictures of what he was feeding his last girlfriend before this one, and I was like, why would you decide to post this? Like, you supposed to be posting some amazing vegan food or something, and we learned that they just can't cook, and that they not really vegan. Red and blue pills say they not vegan. They want, they just. It's so much confusion going on. Yaki Awakened, 19 Keys said that they not vegan. You know. So they playing games with y'all when vegan means that you don't even wear leather. You don't buy Jordans, Like, I'm not